Let me go to Charles. Let me go to Charles. I know we go to Charles
Charles
a lot,
Darwin,
but
that Charles?
yeah,
He's on my
yeah.
list. He has a question.
Okay, real quick though, Charles, real quick. I can't go long-winded. Anyway, so how are you, buddy? You were the chronic bitcher of the cosmos, and now you're not. You actually hang out with me after the retreat, the last retreat for a while,
Yes.
and you went from bitching your head off to not bitching and
No
not
more.
overthinking because you would be guilty. You would be a guilty overthinker, and you part of your being if you would bitching about nothing basically was overthinking about nothing. And so,
Exactly. Yes.
and you
And
had to get, and we had to get your head quiet. And so I just worked with you, and you worked with yourself though. You worked on you and you got your head quiet. And then you don't overthink. So nothing to bitch about, so to speak.
exactly. Exactly, Gary. But yeah, I was hoping. I think I'm overthinking now because I'm trying to manifest a highest, perfect, highest self, romantic soulmate. And
I don't think you're overthinking. I think you just want one.
well, I want one. And this is a quick question. I'm chatting with somebody on Instagram, but I'm not sure if it's the real person.
I
Can you
think it
see it?
is. I think it is. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, this kind of started off kind of weird, and this person, and oh my God, I'm so sorry. You got blew me away. Okay. Yeah. The second thing I wanted to ask was, yeah, could you help me? Could you use your magic? Could you ask God to please help me get my highest, was it perfect, romantic, highest soulmate relationship, Earth Angel? Could it be
Well,
this person?
he's telling. Well, here's what he's telling me. He's telling me that
Okay.
it's a you got a choice of three.
Oh,
Is what I
wow.
see, and so that's great. It's better to have a choice of three than a choice of none, and or wrong ones.
Yes.
I see you in. This is coming from the heaven dimension. And so you are an empath, Charles, a lot. I mean, very much so. You're an empath, as most of us are, and I think all humans are really. But I think all of us, you guys that are used to watching, tapping in, and hanging out with me, you actually become an empath, which means you will feel whatever's going on around you, good, or whatever's going on around you, bad, and or negative. And so, as I see it, Charles, I just see you being a very empathic person and
Yeah.
you've empath my vibration a lot as well as other people you talk to
Hey.
and you went real high and so you're in the heaven dimension and also uh, becoming starting to go into the your heaven dimension and it's on your own time and your own pace and so but I see you doing it and I think it's
Wow.
great and so you've got three an opportunity for three different soulmates and that I see that God's showing me. He's going one, two, three, um, and he's holding their hands up like he just won a wrestling match or something, like yay, yay, yay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so yeah, and so he's going. They all are winners. So you've got a choice of three winners, and so you got three chances to mess it up, and
Oh,
I don't think you will. And so, and so yeah,
okay.
and so everybody thinks that like that little sign, they think that somebody's gonna wear that around their neck. They probably won't, but you'll feel this amazing feeling and this amazing connection when you do connect on on a soul level, and it's from heaven actually. And but I see three, so yay, good,
Okay. Well, Garrett, because see, I'm kind of like, I mean, I've been studying Kevin's thing and yours. I'm noticing how it all comes together. It's amazing.
funny,
And it's
funny
helped
how
me
that,
evolve
funny
more.
how it's
Oh,
funny how that works, and
yeah,
and.
like, yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
And we don't even talk about it a lot. We talk about stuff
No,
like
but I mean, I
other
would
things.
highly suggest people to read his book because you're the very spiritual side, and Kevin is the more scientific. He explains it, like you
Well,
said, in
you
very
well, you got
detail.
to learn. Well, I think it takes both. I think a
Yes,
person has to learn how to operate in the world. And I think people have to understand that the spiritual side brings it all together. And so, but and even if you were real spiritual, sometimes people are real spiritual and they have no common sense of how to operate, daily. And so Kevin's method is or methodologies are really amazing in teaching you how to operate daily, you know, and
Yes.
operate your life. And so I think that this is yeah, the two are definitely great together. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh, can I ask how long will it take? I know Kevin says you're not supposed to put a time or, stuff like that in manifesting. But you kind of that's why I keep up. But then he tells you, oh, you need to think of that person or that thing all the time, right? And that's what I've been doing,
Mhm.
but I'm kind of going crazy. Like that's all I think about. And I'm
Well,
like, oh,
well,
wait a minute,
in your case, you're not really overthinking this.
Okay. Oh,
He's
thank God.
correct, and um, it doesn't feel wrong what you're doing. So just keep doing what you're doing. It feels good,
Okay,
and
I am.
so yeah, and he's just suggesting you have the clarity to stay on track with whatever you want. Think of it, and it really does show up. But he's also correct in timelines. And so I'm a little, I explain things the same way but different many times than Kevin and or him than me. And a lot of times we're just saying the same thing, which is I always call it God's time.
God's
And so
time, yeah.
yeah,
Or
take it
he
to
mentions alignment. And then
yeah.
you
Well,
mentioned
well,
also timing, like the pie or something. Everything has to be,
hmm
you're not can't be too slow, you can't be too fast. You have to be a certain pace or time. Yeah.
well,
Um,
pace is really really important. See, and a lot of times people don't realize how important the pace is. The pace of something is simply an energy. I'll look and in regards to a soulmate, you're going 65 miles an hour
Pretty good.
65 mile an hour zone.
Yay, thank you, God.
So so you're actually in tune with the pace. And
Okay.
so if you were going 20 miles an hour in a 65, you'd be going too slow and you would miss your opportunities. Or if you're overthinking it so much and you're going 150 miles an hour, um, in a 65, you're going to run off the track. You're going to run off the rails. You're going to blow up or wreck. And or blow it all up. And so no, you're you're right on the money. You're good.
Well,
You know,
thank you, Gary. I really
yeah,
needed
it's
that.
good.
I thought I was overthinking, and then,
No,
but
it's
this,
different.
then I started focusing on this person I'm really talking to, and you're saying it is that person. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I continue, or maybe that was off, pulling me off
Yeah.
track?
They're just
Whoever.
telling me they're telling me you have three. So let's see.
Okay, okay. Well,
All right.
I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much. Thank you,
All
God.
right. Good
Appreciate it.
luck.
Thank you, everyone.